Hey, what's up guys? Brian here. All right, well, you guys know this channel is all about helping you guys learn how to grow a more successful business. Do the best you can with the lawn and landscaping tools that we got out there. Today we're gonna be talking about edging and how to get a edge line on the sidewalk, or how to edge a sidewalk. I got my guys, Mark over here, Ryan, what's up guys? We're gonna be basically showing you guys two different techniques, and by the time this video is done, you guys will let me know in the comment section down below, which way do you guys prefer? With a string trimmer, or a line trimmer, or a weed eater, for my southern friends, or a traditional stick edger. We've got an Echo 2620 trimmer, and then we've also got a brand new Redmax HEZ 3060S. I am a big preference of a personal belief of, if you want an edge line, use the tool for making edges, and that is an edger. What do you guys think?
I mean, it makes sense, it's logical.
It's very logical. Yeah. Now that being said, I know a ton of guys who have mastered the art of laying down an edge with a string trimmer, and I'm actually low-key pretty jealous of that because I have not done that good of a job laying a string edge. But we had Connor on 2 years ago, maybe you guys saw that video. He does a mean flip edge with the trimmer. So you guys wanna go show him really quick how it's done? Let's go see what we got. All right, so this one right here is the new Redmax 3060S. This actually is a unit that Redmax provided to us to just share with you guys on the channel. Before this, we had a Redmax HEZ 2460. There's a lot of great edgers out there, a lot of great brands. Some of my guys actually prefer the bent shaft style of edger. This one happens to be from Echo. Another great unit here. I've always been a Redmax fan, and I've always liked the straight shaft edgers. So if you guys are in the market, maybe consider these guys out, or you know, whatever floats your boat. This one goes all the way down, as you guys can see, with the straight shaft. All right, Mark, you want to be our Vanna today?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. All right, so you guys can see right here, this is weekly growth, or actually about 2 weeks of growth for one of our residential lawns here. If you guys are trying to grind out the edge line, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. That's why you always want the best piece of equipment you guys can afford at the time. So this right here, let's go through some basics. Here, cut this really quick, Mark. You got your start stop, you got your safety, you got your trigger, you got your engine head, you got your shaft all the way down. We use the good old steel blades. You can get these in bulk for $1, $1.50, whether online or at your dealer. And the goal is to have this wheel as much down as possible and angle this thing up as much as possible. So right now it's all the way up. Let's adjust this really quick. Let me just bring this out. There you go. Up a little bit. All right, and then as you guys can imagine, all we're gonna do is put this blade into the crevice next to the sidewalk. It should be pretty straightforward. A lot of this debris is gonna eject on this side, so I'm gonna probably try to stay back just a little bit. Mark, it's all you, brother. All right, so we're gonna re-hit this part really quick. Nice work, there you go. So if you guys are using a stick edger, here's one of the things that I will suggest is, Mark's a little bit taller, so we want to have that wheel maybe down a little bit more. And then also, Mark had it at an angle a little bit steep. We want to maybe ride it down a little bit. That way we're kind of riding on that wheel, taking it all the way down. And the idea is not to necessarily have the blade go so far down into the dirt maybe just an inch or two. That way we're not just kicking up a bunch of extra dirt and mud. But you guys can see how it looks nice and thick, looks sharp. We're gonna blow this after we're done mowing here, and we'll get you guys an after. But before we do, we got this string trimmer. Let's see if we can do a flip edge here. All right, so the string trimmer. I am not a big flip edge kind of guy. I'm not that good at it. Usually what I end up doing is, my technique is I'll come into the grass and I'll actually edge backwards. And that way it kicks the grass backwards. Now, similarly, some guys are really good at taking the trimmer and doing this whole deal and walking it. I'm gonna attempt to do it. This is not my bread and butter. Again, I'll leave a card or a little end screen here at the end of the video, and you can watch this kid Connor, who worked for us last year, or maybe 2 years ago now. He flipped edge. It looked absolutely incredible. And he's like, you don't need an edger, you can just use a string trimmer. Shout out to you, Connor. Hope you're doing well. So a lot of people really quickly, they always ask, what is this handle on the trimmer? This is a Darwin's grip. You guys can put these on a trimmer. You can put these on an edger. You can get them at darwinsgrip.com or ballard-inc.com. We have a Brian's 10 code that saves 10%. Just figured I'd mention that because I know 80 of you guys will ask, hey, what is this weird handle? So if you're taller, you're able to hold this down at an extension and not have to like bend your back and have a sore back. So any which way, when you edge, you don't have to necessarily take it off, right? They can stay on there, so. Alright, so I'm not the best at it, as you guys can see, but what I do is I actually walk backwards. So let me show you what has worked for me over the years. So that's a lot more my style, is I walk backwards. So if you guys want to do me a big solid, help maybe with the YouTube algorithm and all that fun stuff as well, leave me a comment down below. Do you guys use a straight shaft edger? Do you guys use a curved shaft edger? Do you guys do the flip edge where you guys trim and walk the whole property? Or do you guys walk backwards trimming? Love to hear your guys' comments, love to hear your guys' thoughts. Getting an edge line just makes that curb appeal pop, as you guys can imagine. So I know this time of year, a lot of you guys are getting your properties all taken care of. Obviously this is a little gummed up because we've been getting nothing but rain up here in Michigan. But nonetheless, we edge our properties bi-weekly, so every other week. It's included in the weekly mow price. But if you guys are a homeowner, once a month at a minimum, I think would do pretty good to keep those curbs looking sharp. So any which way, quick little how-to video for you guys. Love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below, big thumbs up. We'll catch up with you guys on the next one.